Jim Morrison driving a Carrol Shelby Mustang in a YouTube video. It's awesome. Most people don't know he's driving a Shelby Mustang. Most people don't even know who Carrol Shelby is. There are a lot of things that people don't know about Carrol Shelby. Carrol Shelby actually went to high school here in Dallas. He went to a high school called Woodrow Wilson. And he went to high school Woodrow Wilson, and it's ironic because I'm working with a gal by the name of Darcy and we're developing some products for the Type R and for the Honda Civic Hatchback. So we've got a couple of things that we're working on. At any rate, purpose of this video, we're going to do an unboxing on some car covers for the 2017 hatchback. And I had commissioned these. These are custom made covers, and they came out of LA, and I don't know what to expect. You're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. We got the unboxing here. So here we go. We've got front seat, red insert. The video's not cooperating. That's the top piece, so let's go ahead and set these out. For the these are the bottoms for the back seat. Oh, okay, so this is the back seat portion. So what we've got is the split, and I do have removable armrests, so I think Houston, we may have a problem because I don't see where this is cut out. I don't see a cutout for the armrest. And that is not going to be acceptable. But that's not a big deal. You know, we're human. I clearly specified that I had an armrest and that so it looks like I might have to do an edit, but I think it's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video and we're going to see what we've got in the way of the front seats. So anyway, I'm going to go with the flow and I'm going to install these covers ASAP. So I'm conflicted because I have 5 race videos that I need to get on the road. But the good news is I'm going to be out of town, which stinks. I still have some provisional patents that I'm finishing up on some. Anyway, I've got 50 pounds of poop and I've got a 10-pound bag, so I got more than my hands full. But getting back to Carrol Shelby, Darcy actually knew Carrol Shelby before he passed away, and she's quite a remarkable woman, and she's designing a product that actually can be used in the Honda Civic, and I'm evaluating the product, so I'm going to put it through the mill, so to speak. So we'll do some testing on skid pad, and see how many G's we can pull and see how well the product performs. At any rate, she's an impressive female, and she's something else. And she comes from a really cool family. So at any rate, I can't wait for y'all to meet Darcy, my left-hand woman. It would be helpful if I actually looked in the box. I went and checked out the box, and there we still have more product. Anyway, I'm gonna see how this works out, and if everything goes well, I may be doing something with the company. I don't know. We'll just have to find out. Well, that's encouraging. I really need a camera person. I don't want to do any edits. So, okay, I've just taken the covers out. So this obviously has a back pocket. These are custom-made covers. So they are compatible with the airbags. Seat back. And the bottoms. Coupon for 15% off my next order. I will say one thing, that I checked the reviews on this company, and I knew that up front when I was placing the order that it was going to take a long time, and I ordered these covers in early May. I want to say it was the day my son graduated from Texas A&M, summa cum laude. Did not make a single B in his 4 years at Texas A&M. I'm really proud of that. But I ordered the seat covers when we were driving up for his graduation. And that was, I think, on May the 10th or the 11th. And they're just arriving, and today is the first day of August. Headrest. But I've got some really interesting announcements regarding Carrol Shelby and the connection with Darcy and how all this is going to fit together. I think you're really in for a treat. I've been very, very busy working on coming up with solutions that deal with the flaws that I have come across on the Honda Civic Hatchback. They're very obvious, and they're all over YouTube. The problem is heating. The car does not do well when it's hot. On road courses, I forgot which YouTube channel, but the guy actually breaks the impeller shaft on the turbo. he was crazy, in my humble opinion, for running the car in those conditions because he knew what the water temperature was. And he was basically, based upon his description of the water temperature being at 230, really close to having steam circulating in the engine versus having water, you know. But that's why we have antifreeze, to bring down that boiling point. But here's a look at the covers. And we're going to get those on lickety split. I want to put them on right now, but I can't because I've got some things that I got to do with the patents that I have going, and I've got to get ready for my trip. I don't know what time I'm leaving tomorrow, but the cool thing is they're in. I wasn't expecting them to arrive since they were coming from LA. Lower Alabama. Oh, no, Los Angeles, wrong LA. And let's see how close our stuff. Darcy has an interesting perspective on how she looks at things. That's something that we're going to apply to the Honda Civic. And look at that, man. She is dead on. Look at that. Match. She was able to match this just through pictures. I think she called this lipstick red. So we've got some prototypes and things that we're working on. This is going to be going into the Civic. I met with her yesterday at Starbucks to talk about some other problems that I need her help on addressing heating issues on the hatchback. So I guess it's only fitting that we close with Jim Morrison driving a Carrol Shelby Mustang. Anyway, I'm really excited about the Carrol Shelby connection, and you're going to be really excited too as I unveil what I've been sitting on. I want to say what I've been working on, but I'm not. Talk is cheap. When the product is ready to be released, I'll be sending samples to my subscribers that have Honda Civic hatchbacks, and I think I'm going to limit it to 5. So it's going to be in order of sub. So I'm also going to be sending out samples. First, you know, once the patent's in place, I'm going to send out samples to 5 of my subs that have hatchbacks, and I'm going to do it in the order of subs. But for those of y'all who aren't in the first 40, 42 subs, I may put 5 in, 5 samples for everyone else. Anyway, I'll come up with something, but I'm very limited on time. This stuff is handmade that I'm working on, and they're prototypes. So anyway, I have lots of good problems, but I just have too many of them. So that is it. We are done. Oh, and this company is coming back from the. I'm going to reactivate Performance Telecom Solutions, and you'll be really excited to hear what we're going to be offering in the way of 2017 Honda Civic issues and solutions. All right, this is a rough trial fit. This will just kind of give you some sort of insight as to what we're going to expect color-wise when it's done. This is just roughed in. There's nothing that's really put into place. I just kind of slid it over on the top. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's definitely gonna upgrade the look. It's certainly going to be easy to clean and maintain. The one thing I noticed about this interior, the stock interior that is it has an interesting feel to it. It's like a cross between neoprene and I don't know. But it does show spots, so I'm gonna have to get, you know, I've got spots in here and I really haven't had that much traffic. I'm disappointed that I have these spots. I don't have that much traffic in here. The WeatherTech mats. But you know, I've got these spots here and it's just kind of disappointing. The fabric isn't all that great. You know, you've got dust. You've got a line here and here. It just, I was expecting it to be a little more durable. I don't have a whole lot of people get into this car at this moment. Whoops! There goes my bottled water. But you can see the paint protection film that I've put in place, so this is all, it's all over here, so you can't ding up the paint. But, you know, look at that. So before the seat covers go on, I've got to get this. It's just a shame that, and I actually treated the seats. I purchased this stuff from the Honda dealership, so probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them detail it. Because I spent, I don't know, 300 bucks on this package, and product that I put on stinks. I think scotchgard would have performed better than what I have on here. You know, I'm going to change this out. You know, the durability of this stuff just isn't there. I'm going to change all of this out and make it where it looks better and not a dirt magnet. Cool thing is, if you subscribe to my channel, it gets you follow me, and if you want to do it yourself, you can do it, or I may just get the quarter panels already made, these panels, and I can just ship them to you and just pop them on. Gotta run. Probably Darcy. It is. You're on film, Darcy.